been a little while since I made an update. It's been since December. I figured I wanted to just put something out there saying, hey, I haven't disappeared. I've just had a lot of stuff going on. I've had a lot of family issues. Some medical stuff came up. Burnout at work slash shipping a new product, stuff like that. It's been really time consuming. I haven't had a whole lot of chance to work on what is essentially just a little side hobby of making YouTube videos. It's more for practice for my teaching career and trying to understand how to edit something, create a actual fast workflow, something that's feasible to keep going forward with. But I wanted to come over here today and I want to give you some updates on where I am with my different games. So we'll go through each of those. I'll give you an update. I have a little screenshots here of different stuff as we go through. So first up, I want to talk about my Contra game, the one that I've been making on streaming, was making on streaming back in December. That game it's not dead, it's just reflecting on it, it feels very lame, and I just don't have a desire to move forward with it. That being said, I still want to work on a couple things like making the laser cannon for the end boss and stuff like that. Just kind of finish it up, wrap it up as one quick little level that you can play and get it over with. You can see I've used the video quite a few times here of the actual game itself. It's a Contra clone that's not really that good. It's lacking the feel that Contra has. Next up, I want to talk about my Zelda game. I'm calling it Zelda Tribute. It was designed as a vertical slice. I just wanted the original area. I wanted to be able to walk around the outside world, not have it be screen, and just one continuous flow, and have the first level dungeon, which I accomplished. I finished that. I got everything done. I shipped it. I wasn't really happy with it because I added a little bit of scope creep where I added the Super Nintendo graphics from Zelda BS, I think is what it was called. It was only released in Japan. It was an online-only game. And I had a lot of ideas that I wanted to do with that, but I never changed the HUD at the top. It was still the old NES graphics. It wasn't the Super Nintendo ones. So I wanted to finish updating that and bring those so they toggle with the switch between the NES and SNES graphics. With that, I also started working on Dungeon Number 2 and the surrounding area to support Dungeon Number 2. And that brought up a lot more problems for me with now, because I have the one continuous world, I have 70 plus enemies and it's very resource heavy to try to track all of them. So I've been trying to figure out different ways to manage that, whether it's going to be through object pooling or just creating a spawner that spawns them when you get close. And right now I have it so if you leave the screen or within a screen length away from them, they just deactivate and they stop updating. And then when you get back close, they activate again. Seems to be working okay, but if I wanted to build out the entire overworld, not a great thing. But again, that game is just a vertical slice, show them what I can do in Godot, and I'm still working on it. It'll come out when it comes out. I'm kind of picking it through here and there when I just have a little bit of time. The next game I haven't talked about here on this channel before, but you've probably seen a couple little clips that I've uploaded. It's called Dungeon Fodder. Basic idea of this is it's a tactical roguelite / extraction. There's a whole bunch of labels, but basically you have a group of 5 adventurers. You go through a dungeon, or in some cases the outdoor worlds like a plains area and things like that. Kill orcs in this case because they don't have a second enemy type. Collect gold from chests and then escape the area and go back to town, and then you can buy upgrades in town. Like you can get if you upgrade like the barracks, you can unlock additional classes. If you buy insurance, then if one of your characters dies, you can get insurance payouts, so you get some money back, so then you can recruit more, what I'm calling red shirts, and then repopulate your adventuring party so then you keep going forward and keep leveling up and collecting stuff. That game, my intention is to polish that up, make something really nice with it, and publish that on Steam before the end of the year. The downside is I approached that game in a very bad way. I did what's called vibe coding for that, and that's where basically I worked with ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, I want to do this. Give me some code for that. And then I put it in. ChatGPT works mostly with Godot 3, very little in Godot 4. So then it's like, okay, well, this stuff doesn't work anymore. how do I translate the concept that it's given me into Godot 4, especially when it comes to tile map layers and things like that. It has no idea. So without knowledge of what you're doing in Godot 4 to start with, using the code from ChatGPT would have been absolutely useless to most people. But I got a working prototype. I put it up on itch.io. You can follow the link below and you can actually play it. The idea behind that was we'll get the prototype out, and then I'm going to start hand coding it again from the beginning. I'm going to use the command pattern. I'm going to program it like an actual RTS. It's going to be nice, clean. Everything's going to work. It's all going to be unified because it's going to be my code that I've written and not the spaghetti code that ChatGPT handed out to me. The big downside I found with that method is I have a prototype. You can go on itch.io and you can play through the dungeon and the plains area, and you can upgrade your buildings and stuff in town. You have something that's playable. When I started back over, I am not up to that point yet. So it's very discouraging going, I'm rebuilding this game, trying to get it where it was, and it's not there yet. And that drive to get there is very, very hard. I'm getting closer. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got my red shirts programmed in. I've got the druid I'm working on. I've got the orcs. The AI, the actual gameplay, the mechanics work far better than they did in the vibe-coded prototype. But I still have to add in all the other character classes. So I have the 4 character classes in the prototype, and I don't have them yet in the new build. So you haven't seen anything new published from me in that aspect yet. But hopefully, before too much longer, I'll have something that I can get out there, because I want to make sure I'm playtesting it as I iterate on it, because I want to make sure that I'm finding the fun, so to speak. I'm trying to make sure that what I'm envisioning is actually still fun for other people to play. So to deal with the burnout that I'm suffering from Dungeon Fodder, I decided to take a quick little side detour. I've done plenty of 2D platformers, making games for my son and stuff like that. So I have experience with that, and so I've started making this game called Void Recall. And it's just a quick little sci-fi side scroller that's going to have, I don't know if I'm going to stick with the two-sword samurai or not right now, but it's kind of modeled on Mega Man levels, and it's just left to right, kill things, fight a couple mini-bosses, fight a big boss at the end. It's not going to be something I'm going to sell. It's not going to be something major that's going to be out there. It's just a fun little side project that hopefully, people are going to play, 5, maybe 15 minutes and go, oh, this is what he's capable of doing. It's going to be, basically a demo of my skills and what I've been able to do with Godot, just to quickly get something out there. It's a fun little side project. I've been streaming it here on YouTube on the live stuff as I add things to it. A year of Godot development now has really shown. It's like I can go quickly add in a character. I can quickly add in traps. I can quickly add things in, because now I've been doing this for a year and I've been working through all this stuff. It's been great to be able to see it all come together real fast and look back on my Clonetra game and go, wow, that was just crap. Now look at this. This one's better. So going forward, I'm just going to update when I can on the channel, and hopefully you come along with the adventure and have some fun and enjoyment. And please, if you get a chance, play the games, leave some comments, give me some feedback. Thanks.